Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Continuing in time or space without interruption. A continuous rearrangement of electrons in the solar atoms results in the emission of light. Of a function or curve, extending without break or irregularity. Continuing in time or space without interruption. Moving midweek holidays to the nearest Monday or Friday allows uninterrupted work weeks. Having undisturbed continuity. A convalescent needs uninterrupted sleep. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. Unremitting demands of hunger. Of an electric arc, continuous. Maintained at length without interruption or weakening. Sustained flight. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. Man's unceasing warfare with drought and isolation. Continuing forever or indefinitely. At all times. Around-the-clock nursing care. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. The ceaseless thunder of surf. Successive, without a break. One after the other. In a consecutive manner. We numbered the papers consecutively. In regular succession without gaps. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. In constant pain. Unvarying in nature. Maintained a constant temperature. A quantity that does not vary. A number representing a quantity assumed to have a fixed value in a specified mathematical context. The velocity of light is a constant. Steadfast in purpose or devotion or affection. A man constant in adherence to his ideals. Having no interruptions. Continual is often used interchangeably with continuous. Recurring regularly or frequently in a prolonged and closely spaced series. The continual banging of the shutters. At all times. Relentless and indefatigable in pursuit or as if in pursuit. Impossible to escape the dogging fears. Having no known beginning and presumably no end. Time is endless. Tiresomely long, seemingly without end. Endless debates. Having the ends united so as to form a continuous whole. An endless chain. Infinitely great in number. Endless waves. Of an electric arc, continuous. Heat transfer to the anode in free burning arcs. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. Night and day we live with the incessant noise of the city. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. The never-ending search for happiness. At all times. A flight made without intermediate stops between source and destination. How many non-stops are there to Dallas? Of a journey, especially a flight, occurring without stops. A non-stop flight to Atlanta. Uninterrupted in time and indefinitely long continuing. The perpetual struggle to maintain standards in a democracy. Continuing forever or indefinitely. Hell's perpetual fires. Relentless and indefatigable in pursuit or as if in pursuit. At all times. Around-the-clock nursing care. characterized by honesty and fairness. Straight dealing. In a forthright manner, candidly or frankly. Told me straight out. A straight segment of a roadway or racecourse. Rigidly conventional or old-fashioned. Without evasion or compromise. He is not being as straightforward as it appears. Successive, without a break. Sick for 5 straight days. Accurately fitted. Level. A person having a sexual orientation to persons of the opposite sex. No longer coil. Without deviation. Of an alcoholic drink, without water. Erect in posture. Sit straight. A poker hand with 5 consecutive cards, regardless of suit. Following a correct or logical method. Straight reasoning. Free from curves or angles. A straight line. Having no deviations. Straight lines. In keeping with the facts. Set the record straight. Neatly arranged, not disorderly. The room is straight now. Not homosexual. Of hair, having no waves or curls. Her naturally straight hair hung long and silky. Especially of promises or contracts, not violated or disregarded. Unbroken promises. Of farmland, not plowed. Unbroken land. Marked by continuous or uninterrupted extension in space or time or sequence. Cars in an unbroken procession. Not broken, whole and intact, in one piece. Fortunately, the other lens is unbroken. Not subdued or trained for service or use. Unbroken colts. A science, or group of related sciences, dealing with the logic of quantity and shape and arrangement. A science, or group of related sciences, dealing with the logic of quantity and shape and arrangement. A science, or group of related sciences, dealing with the logic of quantity and shape and arrangement.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.